27 fascinating facts that make you think twice. World is a fascinating place, and it's full of weird and interesting facts that you might have never realized were true. Luckily, the folks over at Reddit have collections about the true facts of life and fun facts that will blow your mind, and we've combed through them to find our favorites. From a creature that can survive the harsh vacuum of space to the odd state sport of Maryland, you're bound to learn something that makes you think twice. 1. There are more trees on Earth than there are stars in the Milky Way galaxy. While the Milky Way boasts 100 billion stars, Earth tops that numbers with its 3 trillion trees. 2. The largest living organism is the honey fungus, a giant mushroom that spans 2.4 miles, underground, across Oregon's Blue Mountains. 3. Miss Piggy from the Muppets and Yoda of Star Wars were voiced by the same person, actor and puppeteer Frank Oz. 4. The Polish army enlisted a bear during World War II. Wojciech the Syrian brown bear eventually gained the rank of corporal and often drank beer and smoked cigarettes. 5. In Japan, more paper is used to make manga comic books than to make toilet paper. 6. From when Pluto was discovered in 1930 to when it was declassified as a planet in 2006, it had not made a full orbit around the Sun. In fact, the former planet takes 248 Earth years to complete its orbit. 7. Kale, collard greens, Chinese broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, and broccoli all come from the same plant, Brassica oleracea. They are just different breeds, or cultivars. 8. Cleopatra lived closer in time to the moon landing than to the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza. 9. A mantis shrimp can swing its claws so fast it boils the water around it and creates a flash of light. 10. The Spanish national anthem has no words. 11. Honey does not spoil. You could feasibly eat 3,000-year-old honey. 12. Dead people can get goosebumps. 13. A small percentage of the static you see on dead TV stations is leftover radiation from the Big Bang. You're seeing residual effects of the universe's creation. 14. The state sport of Maryland is jousting. 15. When we breathe through our nose, we always inhale more air from one nostril than with the other one, and this changes every 15 minutes. 16. If you were to remove all of the empty space from the atoms that make up every human on Earth, the entire world population could fit into an apple. 17. The woolly mammoth was still around when the pyramids were being built. 18. There are more possible iterations of a game of chess than there are atoms in the known universe. 19. If you somehow found a way to extract all of the gold from the bubbling core of our lovely little planet, you would be able to cover all of the land in a layer of gold up to your knees. 20. It would take 1,200,000 mosquitoes, each sucking once, to completely drain the average human of blood. 21. Written language was invented independently by the Egyptians, Sumerians, Chinese, and Mayans. 22. To know when to mate, a male giraffe will continuously headbutt the female in the bladder until she urinates. The male then tastes the pee, and that helps it determine whether the female is ovulating. 23. It can take a photon 40,000 years to travel from the core of the Sun to the surface, but only 8 minutes to travel the rest of the way to Earth. 24. Water bears, or tardigrades, are typically 0.5 millimeters in length and can survive virtually anything, even the vacuum of space. 25. Basically anything that melts can be made into glass. You just have to cool off a molten material before its molecules have time to realign into what they were before being melted. 26. The critically endangered kakapo bird has a strong, pleasant, musty odor which allows predators to easily locate it. Hence, it is critically endangered. 27. In 1903 the Wright brothers flew for the first time. 66 years later, man landed on the moon in 1969.